Hi, my name is Matthew Gaster. I have a certificate of completion to show that I'm certified and competent in the field of hypnosis. This is from Mike Mandel Hypnosis Academy. And so I wanted to point out that hypnosis is repressing my memory. It cued me to remember something actually very specific for part of the investigation that I've conducted in presenting and disclosing the evidence of it. But it's being repressed from my memory. And I was just trying to simplify some things and speak, but the hypnosis is making it difficult. So please watch my video, Hypnosis, Abuse, and Speech Inhibition. I will leave a link to watch the video in the description. I'll also leave additional links in the description of other relevant videos. I've been abused with hypnosis. My ability to speak is being inhibited with hypnosis, which is why I have to read everything when I make videos. If you notice me stuttering, speaking slowly, being unable to speak clearly, or any other difficulty speaking, I explain in detail the specific methods and techniques that are being used to inhibit my ability to speak in my video, Hypnosis, Abuse, and Speech Inhibition. These issues speaking occur consistently in each of my videos, specifically within the first 3 minutes. The hypnosis inhibiting my ability to speak is often very noticeable throughout my videos, and I will leave a list of the various hypnotic commands that are specifically being used to inhibit my ability to speak that can be recognized in my body language, facial expressions, tone of voice, and speech patterns in the description. So sorry about that. The strain and everything along those lines is being caused by hypnosis entirely. And what I was just going to include in here was something that was very simple, but seemed really important from my memory, and it's being repressed from my memory now. And it's being repressed from my memory, and the hypnosis is abusing me. 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 What was it? Like, so it's actually different than what I'm thinking about right now. I know that. Oh, that's right. I remember now. That was it. So, it's very likely that what was done to me So what I'm trying to say is the hypnosis is really inhibiting me right now. That hypnosis was used different. Hypnosis is inhibiting me. The 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 hypnosis is inhibiting me. I can't write because of the hypnosis. I'm thinking about just recording myself writing too, because I'm getting really fed up with this. So, John Matthew Hurl, likely didn't know he was hypnotized. Because they didn't want him to know. They wouldn't want him they wouldn't risk him They wouldn't risk him. The hypnosis is inhibiting me. The hypnosis is inhibiting me because they wouldn't risk him. The hypnosis is inhibiting me. The hypnosis is inhibiting me. This is abuse. This is abuse. That's why my muscles are tensing up. John Matthew Hurl likely didn't know he was hypnotized because they wouldn't risk him saying anything about hypnosis. The hypnosis is inhibiting me. 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 There we go. Thing about hypnosis in the letters. The hypnosis is inhibiting me. 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 Saying anything about hypnosis. Why was this so difficult? This should not be difficult. 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 So I just caught it because I was hypnotized to feel strained. And then I started resisting it. Wow, that was ridiculous. So, yeah, handwriting is not a physically strenuous task by any means. It, what you just saw was probably a really good example. Wow. Yikes. Anyways. Okay, let's do that again. This time I shouldn't have to worry about that, right? There we go. I'm writing normally now, somewhat. The hypnosis isn't hitting me, though. Okay. Okay. So I'm hypnotized to feel tense because I'm pointing it out. Because it's harder to get away with if I'm pointing it out while it's happening. You know, I didn't think that was actually going to happen during the video. Let's see, likely. Didn't know. See how easily I'm writing right now? Didn't know he was hypnotized because they wouldn't want to risk him saying anything about hypnosis and the death threat letters. This should not be difficult. This should not be difficult about. There we go. Hypnosis. This should not be difficult at all. 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 But I'm experiencing extremely severe difficulty with the finger movements. Hold on a second. Let me just point out how, again, how the, if you watch the video that I made, it was the, so that's very important, actually. That's probably why I was hypnotized to change the hypnosis and handwriting video and exclude the part about the back pain being used and muscle tension, because I shouldn't be straining physically writing, saying anything about hypnosis, and I shouldn't have any difficulty at all right now. Hold on just a second. Let me just real quickly, because I'm actually pretty dexterous with my hands, rearrange some of these. There's that. Okay, great. Now, normally I'm very dexterous. I'm just paying close attention to myself and everything along those lines. So, my hand is shaking. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. See? It shouldn't be. I'm trying to force... I don't... This should not be happening right now. Okay. And the... Hold on a second. Let me gain control. Just force it to happen. Force it to happen. Just from saying anything about hypnosis and the death threat letters. And I've had to write on my lap before with a small notebook on the edges of the paper with no difficulty at all whatsoever. So to claim that it's that is invalidated completely. Because that doesn't explain why my hand would be contracting. The death threat letters to the celebrity Billie Eilish. So I want to go ahead and hold this up here and show you. The last two letters were definitely very much so less legible. What happened there? That's interesting. The O and the I kind of merged together. But regardless of such, it's not because I'm trying to do it with one hand either. I am invalidating that. I am going to invalidate that. I am going to invalidate that right now. I'm going to invalidate it. So like, you know, it's not okay to abuse me. It's not okay to abuse me. It's not okay to abuse people. It's not okay to abuse people. It's not okay to abuse people. They're going to learn a lesson, like a very serious lesson, in respect and morality. There. Might not necessarily be the best writing ever, necessarily the last three letters, but definitely a far improvement with much less strain and difficulty, adding suspicion to the video in entirety. Especially because I shouldn't have made any, I shouldn't experience any strain when you can easily see, clearly, see what I mean? Like, this is what I mean. Okay, let's do this again. Different sheet of paper. Because when something happens, you know, like when I'm getting I'm not a person to tolerate abuse. So this kind of stuff happens, I'm going to make them look bad for it. So my hand shouldn't be having issues at all whatsoever, balancing or anything. Let's see. What I think I might do, I'm going to do this actually. Okay. I'm going to record a second video on my other phone. You know, this is going to be from the other point of view. Just so that I don't have to try to focus on my, on holding the phone up like this. I can have both points of view easily. Done. Okay. So let's see here. I'm just going to start writing and show that's an easy thing to do. And that it's illogical to experience the amount of difficulty I seem to have been experiencing. So, anyways. Hold on just a second. I'll stop that video, look at the settings on this. Okay, that's better, that's better. Sorry, I needed to change the settings on the phone. Okay. So, okay, it's focused. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate handwriting I mean, that is slightly legible at the end, but it did get a little bit close to the end. I actually really wasn't paying that much attention to how close it got to the end of the page. And the hypnosis is inhibiting me, making it difficult for me to balance my hand on the page, even though I would be writing at the beginning of it. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate handwriting dexterity capabilities. Let's see. Impaired. I thought it were, okay, so that would be good enough to be able to fit with the amount of space I have there. Impaired. I'll put the horizontal lines, top and bottom of the eye, in this writing example, just to increase the legibility there. But yeah, it is a little bit cramped. Much more cramped than I imagined. Okay. Anyways, dexterity capabilities impaired. Impaired by. Whoa! I almost wrote. That was interesting because I almost wrote hypnosis instead of hypnosis because I wrote the word by and then I was going to write hypnosis. So let's see, by hypnosis. Okay. So in regards to dexterity again, there should be I'm completely balanced on the page now. So the hypnosis makes me feel like it has been used to contract my wrist muscles to make me feel unbalanced, writing at the edge of a page when I shouldn't be. I'll run out of room actually. And if I wasn't writing on those papers as well, you know, it just makes it easier to see where the lining on the pages end. Especially with the back of the pages too, because okay, so now my hand's cramping because I'm resisting post-traumatic suggestions again. There we go. Alright, so as you can tell. Whoa. Hold on just a second. Let me move these papers out of the way. I'm going to do this. Hold on just a second. Screen's a little blurry. Out of focus. There we go. Wait. It's coming back. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now it's fully focused. As you can tell, I am capable of writing. Sorry, the hypnosis is making this difficult. This should not be difficult. This should not be difficult. This, this should not be difficult. As you can tell, I'm capable of writing. The hypnosis is hitting me very quickly under okay, hold on just a second. So in fact, how about I make it even harder for the hypnosis to have any excuse to conceal its presentation. So, you know, that, or in other words, what I'm trying to say, I mean, that's not a very technical terminology. What I'm trying to say is making it so that there is no way or method for the post-hypnotic suggestions to conceal themselves in their presentation. So, let's see here. I'm going to be writing very quickly. I'm experiencing difficulty. There's my pinky right there, holding it down very quickly. Wow, that was horrible. That was a serious hypnotic impairment. Very quickly to expose. The hypnosis impairing. Okay, and again, like you can see it. I'm having difficulty writing and even speaking. I'm doing this because that's at the end of the page. The hypnosis impairing my handwriting. Impairing my. And I shouldn't have any difficulty at all or strain doing this. No physical strain at all whatsoever. My ability to write, and how the okay, so I notice that my entire hand contracts by the hypnosis. How the hypnosis okay, this should not be happening. Not be happening. Okay. Contracts. Shouldn't be happening. Stable hand. Stable hand. Come on. I'm being abused by hypnosis. All the stink face. Just barely. Sorry about that. A little bit. Okay, anyways, I shouldn't have any difficulty. I shouldn't have any difficulty. This is defying logic. This is defying logic. This is defying logic. This is defying. Whoa. Contract all the muscles. And my hands. Sorry, the hypnosis is inhibiting me right now. The hypnosis is really inhibiting me right now. And when I am writing without hypnotic impairment, the only muscles that contract are in my fingers. Come on. This is not supposed to be difficult. It's not supposed to be difficult. It's not supposed to be difficult. The only muscles that should be contracting are in my hand. And when, come on, hypnosis, get over it. That sucks, right? You know, I'm almost talking to hypnosis like it's a person, but it's not, of course, right? But basically, you know, since it's like my unconscious is resisting it, you know. It's like I'm almost like, like telling my unconscious that it just has to accept it. You know, and that I'm going to resist the post-hypnotic suggestions. I'm going to expose the post-hypnotic suggestions, and the post-hypnotic suggestions are going to be terminated. They're no longer going to be active, and that's the situation. There is I don't have to obey hypnotic commands. I don't have to. They just have to accept that. Muscles in my hands, and when the hypnotist that hypnotized me just have to accept it. I don't have to obey hypnotic commands. And when I'm writing without hypnotic impairment, okay, the hypnosis is inhibiting me right now. So let's go ahead and, this should not be happening, this should not be happening, this should not be happening. And when this should not be happening, this should not be happening. And this is not supposed to be difficult. This is not supposed to be difficult. This is not supposed to be difficult. This should not be difficult. This should not be difficult. This should not be difficult. And I also noticed how so I'm unable to balance my hand right now. I'm trying really hard. I'm trying really hard. And when I am come on, right. Writing and also